Talking with John Schmitt, senior, or graduate now, at Turkey Valley, qualified for two events, at the three events. So that's right, three events at the state track meet. And John, that's a pretty good way to close out your school career, isn't it?
Yeah, I was pretty happy about it when I heard the word that I made it in the open 8, as well as the 4x8 and the 4x4.
Now, what do you work on this week? You only have a couple of days before you go to the state track meet. Is there anything special you want to improve on?
Just gotta go with the right pace in each race. Just keep up the speed and don't slack off too much.
Now, you're a senior. You're on some of these relay teams with the younger guys. Do they look to you for leadership?
Yeah, I think they do. And I try to do the best that I can to teach them what to do.
And your specialty seems to be the 800, which is kind of it's not a real long race, but it's not really a sprint either. So how do you prepare for a race like that?
Just gotta warm up right, and it's a pretty fast race. You gotta run hard in it.
All right, John. Well, congratulations and good luck.
Thanks.
John Schmitt, senior for Turkey Valley.
It really is a tradition of excellence and leadership established by the Farmers Mill in Proudhon since 1964. Not only for the farmer, but the communities from check days to our schools at Trinity and Turkey Valley, as well as our churches and Boy Scout projects. The Merricks and their staff have been there front and center, helping the farmer and the community, establishing a tradition of excellence since 1964. The Farmers Mill in Proudhon.
Talking with Mark Scott, boys track coach, district champions. Did that surprise you at all?
No, actually, I was looking at our districts and what the kids have been running. I thought we had a pretty good chance to make to take the team title down. And the kids ran really well. They bought into it, and even we didn't have some events that qualified, but I think we placed in 16 of the 18 events. So the kids that didn't really think they had a chance still ran as hard as they could and had their personal best, and they scored points for us.
You've been through this a lot of times as a track coach. What do you do this week? I mean, anything special?
Well, you don't do anything special. You just make sure kids know what's going on, because you get down there, it's a big venue, and make sure that they understand what they have to do, to get on the track and things like that. And then physically, we're in shape, and we're not going to get in better shape probably in the next couple of days. So we just work on making sure we stay, peak on Thursday and Friday.
And you have a pretty good mix of veterans and young people. You have a couple of freshmen, which is a little bit unusual for a couple of freshmen in the boys' events going down. So that's kind of nice to have a little bit of a blend there.
Yeah, actually, I think this is the first time since I've been here that we've had two freshmen qualify. I think John Reese qualified as a freshman, and at the top of my head, I think he's the only freshman I can think of right off the bat that qualified as a freshman. So having two of them qualify was, and one of them in two events, and the other one really got after it at districts.
Right.
They're going to be good.
Yeah, really, and you have some sophomores too that are doing well. So it looks like the track program, boys' side, is really in pretty good shape for the next couple of years.
Yeah, if kids continue to come out and keep working at it, that's the thing. And track's pretty much a senior-dominated sport. By the time boys, they stick with it for 4 years, they're a lot stronger and faster by the time they're seniors. So if we can keep these kids out and motivated in the next couple, 3 or 4 years, this won't be their only rodeo down in Des Moines, I don't think.
And you have to feel pretty good about making a little noise this year down there. With sending that many, and you might be able to score some points.
Well, yeah, we'd like to bring home some medals. As for the team title, there's some good teams running around but I'll be very happy if the boys can bring home some medals for each of them.
All right, Mark Scott, boys track coach at Turkey Valley.